Day 3 without Kratom. I tried to establish a Bible reading time before I quit, and it was hit and miss. So I'm really trying to be more diligent in this. I've been out of the Word for... Yeah, I got my syllabus here. I wrote it. I just want to stay on track, kind of like having a list when you go in the grocery store, right? I've been out of the Word for years, even though we've been back in church for a solid 3 years. And I didn't share what I wrote or what I read yesterday, which was Mark 11:25. I was just starting with the words of Jesus. And whenever you stand praying, if you have anything against anyone, forgive him, that your Father in heaven may also forgive you in your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father in heaven forgive your trespasses. Which I was kind of having a text fight with my ex-wife yesterday, and I was having a really hard time getting into the Word. And as soon as I looked down, I saw that, and I was like, ugh, it's kind of hit me. Anyway, these are my study tools for now. I know I have more. I just pulled these out. This one is my MacArthur Study Bible. It's got a lot of good notes. New King James Version. This is my Keyword Study Bible, Hebrew and Greek. It has a concordance in the back also. And speaking of concordance, I have a big one here, Strong's Concordance. If you've never used these tools before, it just, well, you'll kind of, I'm about to give you an example. So today, okay, Mark 12:30. So, well, I guess 12:29. No, I guess before. So this is when the scribes were really trying to pin Jesus down one of the times. Then one of the scribes came, and having heard them reasoning together, perceived that he being Jesus, had answered them well, asked him, which is the first commandment of all? Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one, and you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. This is the first commandment, and the second is like it. Is this. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. That's another thing I've been having trouble with. I'm actually a good reader. That's part of my mind clog, my Kratom mind. So I started doing a word study on love. So we got love right here. So that moves us over to the Hebrew and Greek Study Bible. So, I forgot to mark. Okay, here we go. So 12:30. There you go. Scribes came. Now shall love 25. That little 25 there is when we take that with a concordance. Of course, there's a concordance in the back of the Keyword Study Bible. This is a little bit bigger text, and I think it's a little bit more expounded. So 25 is agapao, and I don't know what these little guys are. I'll probably study that later, but it gives a comparison verse to love in a social or moral sense. So we compare to 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, that's the other one. I did at least mark my pages. Okay, so 5, 6, 8, 9. I guess I'll unplug my charger now. To breathe after, to love sensually, dote, I got dote, which I looked it up, and it's lavishly or excessive in one's attention and fondness and affection. I thought that was kind of interesting. And then I kind of just put a square around each one of these because, you know, they kind of lead into, you know, other, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, so it says, okay, so back over here to love the Lord your God, and love thy neighbor as thyself. So it's the same version of love, the 25. So we were over at the 5, 6, 8, 9 just a second ago, and there's another comparison, 5, 3, 6, 8. So that first one was, I believe it was in Hebrew. Yeah, and this, so that was, the first one was Hebrew, and the second one is Greek. So 5, 3, 6, 8. It's a lot more text. Phileo. I'm not going to chase down that 5, 3, 8, 4, but you can kind of see how they all kind of connect. To be a friend to, or to have affection for, denoting personal attachment as a matter of sentiment or feeling, while 25 is wider, embracing especially the judgment and the deliberate assent of the will as a matter of principle, duty, and propriety. The two thus stand related very much as 2309 and 1014, or as 2372 and 3563, respectively. Again, I'm not going to chase those down right now. The former being chiefly of the heart, and the latter in the head. Specific, special, I don't know, SPEC, to kiss as a mark of tenderness. Kiss, love. So the reason why I was mentioning that is because I was also reading in 1 Corinthians 13:1 through 13, where Paul gets into, you know, if I don't have love, I mean, this one translates it, if I don't have love, then I've got nothing. But the King James, my keyword study Bible is King James. This is New King James. It says charity, which is 26. Oh man, I must have. Oh, okay, I still saved it. So 26. Affection or benevolence, a love feast, charity, dear love. So there's. I'm still studying. I didn't expect this to be some kind of a sermon or anything. I'm just kind of sharing. But anyway, I'll kind of step away from that. My thoughts aren't completely in order. Look over my syllabus here. I feel my ambition coming back. Starting to look at many things I need to do individually without shutting down. I felt better when I woke up this morning after 5-ish hours of completely restless sleep. I didn't sleep with my pregnancy pillow last night. I just wanted to kind of show you what. Let me kick off my shoes. But I do sleep with this a lot. It was just a little bit hot, so. And that's another thing I use for my knees. I put my. I'll sleep with my knees over, kind of like this, and so it kind of. Oh, now I don't want to get up. Oh, so. But I do different stuff because my hip is out. My I think it's my quadratus lumborum. Oh, I wasn't done showing you. So another thing I do for my hip is I lean this. Ooh, it stretches quadratus lumborum right here. You know, you can look it up. Quadratus lumborum. Just hang my leg over and try to fall asleep. I can't usually fall asleep, but it gives it a good stretch, and so I feel better the next day. Another thing I also do is I've got my back magic under here, and I'm not gonna lay on this because you can see the curve of this thing. If I lay on that, I won't get up. But I put my butt right here. I lay across, my back across here, head here. I usually have a blanket over it, and I pop my legs up on the bed. And between all this, it has been helping. And one thing I noticed is my quadratus lumborum hasn't been as tight since I stopped the Kratom. It is one, that's where I kind of carry my stress, and so I kind of wanted to stay. Put on my shoes. It wanted to stay locked up all the time, and so since I quit, it hasn't been locked up as much. So I've been able to stretch it out better. Okay, so I feel my ambition coming back, starting to look at me. Oh, okay, so 5.5 hours, or about 5 hours of sleep last night. The night before, I didn't get any sleep until about 5 a.m. I actually had to call into work and sleep until like 11 because I could not get to sleep. I took, I'm not going to show you this on camera because it's got my name on it. Trazodone, boom. Anyway, and I also took, what do I got? What else do I got? Oh, magnesium at night, and I had a little bit of Captain Morgan. I had 2 shots of Captain Morgan. And so I have some, potassium. It's for anybody, if you drink or if you eat a lot of salts or whatnot, have restless legs. Between the potassium and the magnesium, it should take care of you, but when you're going through Kratom withdrawals, I think that's why I've had restless sleep. I hope I will get past that soon. But having said all that, this last 2 nights, I woke up feeling better than I have in a long time. So, I don't know, some days I wake up and I feel good, but most days I don't. And these last 2 days I've actually felt, well, yesterday after I got sleep, but, oh, okay, so yesterday's video, also long. Oh man, this is gonna shut off in 16 minutes. I better hurry. Somebody commented, "Dude, your mess has nothing to do with," and that's all I could read. And then they had already deleted it, or YouTube deleted it. I don't know. I'd like to think the person had an aha moment and realized maybe they have a little bit of Kratom mess too. Also moved Big Joe in here. That was a mess all in itself. Did a little bit of sweeping. Put one of these in there. I love this. It automatically shuts off the lights. Cleaned my my rugs floor mats from my car with the super washing soda that I put in one of these old peanut things, so I could keep it in there. Here's where Big Joe was. And oh gosh, here's all my Kratom mess. I mean, my capsules that I would make for a little while, my capsule maker, my here's some remnants of my when I was smoking weed a long time ago. Just bags and bags of just I collected all this from. I didn't realize I had so much. I put Kratom in one of these as I thought I was being smart, but I still have all this other stuff. All these bags and bags and bags of Kratom. My place got raided right now. They would weigh each and every one of these, and I would get charged for the 7 grams. These weigh 7 grams a piece. And so it would put me over into some felony range right off the bat. So by the time this is posted, that'll be gone. I've only got like 2 minutes. Bring us a pillow, moving Big Joe, show mats. I'll show you the refrigerator tomorrow. It's Paraphernalia stash. I've been having frequent bowel movements for the first time in years. I'm sure you wanted to know that, but coffee makes me immediately go to the bathroom for the first time in years. Got my appetite back for the first time in years. Prerequisites to plug my Kratom mind up. It's probably going to cut out soon, but I mean, we've got yeah, I've had my kids put stuff up here of things that they wanted me to look up on YouTube and put on the TV and whatnot, and so, and I tried to motivate myself. Let's play Final Destination and Footprints and Prerequisites. You know, what do you got to do before you can do something? And it was all in an effort to kind of help with this crap. Nothing really worked. It was because I didn't really have the motivation to make it go. So, and another marker board here. I've got these little motion lights all over the house. They're like $3.50 from China, and I have rechargeable batteries. Love these things. We can just walk around and they just turn on and off. They stay on for 20 seconds. So, you know, you can kind of see. I guess while we're in here, we'll do the. It's like, disgusting. I'm about to clean this out. I mean, I'm just waking up, guys. I mean, it's. I've let all this shut me down, and I'm just sick of it. So, sorry another long video. But, oh crap! There's another. What's the? I'll get more in my second page tomorrow. But thanks for watching today.